unconscious behavior. What is said about this? Regarding unconscious behavior, we are passing through this phase every day. Unconscious behavior. See, when you are watching a mobile, especially WhatsApp or any social media, you are unconscious of your surrounding. Am I right? You are sometimes walking, you are sometimes drinking, you are sometimes acting in some way or doing your job, but you are unconscious about what you are doing. Only you are focusing on what? The social media. This is in day-to-day life we are seeing ourselves. What is important in this to avoid this unconscious behavior? Actually, what I say, key unconscious behavior. See, multiple times in 24 hours, we see that we are behaving unconsciously. Am I right? Yes. When you are in a social media, especially. और उस पर भी स्पेशल ये कि when you have a special message from someone. This happens with everyone. And we are facing with every minute, you can say. If you recall yourself and if you try to analyze yourself, how many times in a day you are behaving unconsciously? I would tell a maximum time we behave unconsciously. And because of that, we are not focusing on what has to be focused. And then we say that मेरा ध्यान नहीं लगता. अबे ध्यान कहीं और है, तेरा ध्यान इधर लगेगा कहाँ पे? It is not possible when internal music is going on to concentrate over other thing. You cannot chase two rabbits at one time. You have to shut off that internal noise, then you can focus on what is required by you. The unconscious behavior, we don't know. Do you remember what you ate yesterday? You have to recall yourself. It takes sometimes you remember because it was your delicious dish. Sometimes we remember when we had a dinner or when we had a lunch of our favorite. If we had our favorite dish, then we remember most of the time. But many times we don't remember what we ate. Many times we don't remember what we drink. This requires self-analysis. This requires self-awareness. This requires vigilance. With every time, this is called as presence of now. This is present in now. We are not present in now. We are either in the past or in the future. Where we cannot change our past, neither we can do anything about the future. But if we act now, then there are chances that in a right way, in a right direction, in a right thinking, then there are chances that we can change our future. We have to get rid of our unconscious behavior first by focusing on all the deeds and actions and thoughts that we are doing. And for getting rid of the unconscious behavior, what we have to do is, you have to signal yourself. Like in traffic, when you are going in traffic, at that time you get speed breaker sometimes, or sometimes you get signal. And at the time of a signal, you have to stop. And you cannot proceed, you cannot cross, or you cannot break that signal. Similarly, the multiple thoughts are going in our mind. This is the traffic becomes jam in our mind, and so you have to put a signal to the thought trafficking in your mind. Once you put a thought trafficking signal in your mind, then you can control yourself. We are not under control of ourselves now. We are under control of someone else. Because we think many times about the people, what they think. We are not thinking about what we like. Maximum time we think about other people, what they feel, what they think. And this is how we are under their control. We are not under our control because we are behaving unconsciously. When we do what we do, at that time we should think what we do. आज से एक चीज करनी है. One thing that you should follow. When you drink something, water, that time you should think I am drinking water. That's all. एक ही चीज. ये अनकॉन्शियस बिहेवियर को बिहेवियर में चेंज कर देगी कॉन्शियस. जब आप पानी पी रहे हो तब ये ध्यान करो कि मैं अभी पानी पी रही हूँ या पी रहा हूँ. बस इतना ध्यान करो. एज आई सेड अर्लियर कि whatever you do, whatever you think repeatedly, it becomes habit, and that habit becomes your behavior, and that behavior becomes your character. So start doing one thing. Shall you? It's very difficult, it seems to be, but we can do it. So अगर आप ऐसा करेंगे तो समझो कि आज का लेक्चर कुछ बेनिफिशियल हो गया आपको, वरना कुछ नहीं. भैंस के आगे बीन बजाना, भैंस तो नाचेगी नहीं. थैंक यू फॉर टुडे.